All right. How much time is left? Yeah,
20
we still got like
minutes?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Where was the... Was it Metal Arc? Could probably up the
Yeah,
cheer meter in this new map and then call it there.
yeah, that works. So, if you had to kill any letter from the alphabet, which one would it be and why?
C.
C? It's such a
C.
popular letter. Why C?
It
Why would you
is
go with C?
irrelevant.
What do you mean it's irrelevant?
It's okay. Let me break it down for you. No interruptions, okay?
Okay.
So, the C, the letter C has two functions, right? You can use it as an S sound, or you can use it as a K sound.
Mm-hmm.
But therein lies the issue. It has
Okay.
no identity of itself.
Okay. I'm going to give pushback. I'm going to give some pushback.
Okay.
By itself, it only has those two sounds. By itself. That's the part that matters. For you see, when you combine the C with an H, it makes a whole new sound. Ch.
But
Now
there you go.
we already
It
have an
has
SH
no identity
sound.
of itself.
Yeah. But like if you get rid of C, how do you get the ch sound? Where does it come from? You have to make a whole new letter. You can't do sh, that's already done. That's sh. You can't do kh, that's already done. That's kh. Like a phlegm. No, ch is important. That's why C needs to exist, unless you invent a new letter.
Well, why
That's
don't we?
that's that's my defense of C. Sorry, what was that?
Why don't we invent a new letter?
I know. We'll call it C. Hmm. Oh yeah, I like that. I
I
like
don't
that.
because your logic is flawed.
Is it though? Is it though? Is it really? Go on. Explain the flaw in my logic, my airtight logic for keeping C as a letter. Hmm. Hmm. You just want a letter C that is pronounced ch. That's what I'm hearing.
Whoops. Hold on. Dang it. I can't argue with you and put on ornaments at the same time, evidently.
That's because I'm right.
No.
That's because I'm
Incorrect.
correct.
No.
I am correct on this one.
No.
You know, and that's you know what? Maybe it's a cop out answer to say like I don't know if we should get rid of letters. If anything, we should add more. We need to add more letters.
Aw.
Um, if I did have to get rid of one though, it'd probably be X. Like finding use
Is it
cases
just
for the
because...
letter X is
Are you just... Are you...
incredibly forced.
Are you just mad about Twitter?
No, it's not even about that. It's the letter X is the most forced letter in the alphabet. The people that use words that involve the letter X are trying to shoehorn X because there's just no use case for it. It's a useless letter. Every time you see a little alphabet like word association grid or whatever, X always has the same two words: X-ray
Xylophone?
and xylophone. And it's like X-ray is incredibly forced. You could have called it whatever letter ray you wanted, and you just went with X. Now, xylophone, that could be replaced with a Z. The Z sound, you don't need an X for that. And X, when used in words such as expertise, that can be a KS. That, like, it's similar to the C thing, Except X doesn't pair with any other letters that also makes it relevant. There's no XH as far as I'm aware. It does not need to exist in our language.
But Dan, without X, how would we have knock yourself out XD?
Damn. I hadn't considered the effects it would have on Polish internet culture. That. Oh, that's rough. Unless.
Won't someone please think of the Polish?
Unless, of course, we replace the Z letter to look like an X. We can keep the shape. We don't need to keep the letter. Get rid of the Z letter and make it look like an X. Especially when you have Xavier with a Z, it'll look the same and it'll sound the same. You cannot lose. Thank you for helping me make an even stronger case.
I have a
for getting rid of the letter X. The most useless letter.
No!
There. That's better. Yeah. Although I will give shout outs to some of the greatest letters of all time. S, the GOAT. Literally S tier letter, that one.
But see, that's why I'm not a big fan of C, because it's trying to steal its job.
Yeah, but the H, we've already been over this. SH, CH, they're different sound. That's established. This is treading old ground, Amber. That's why C is not an S tier letter. In fact, the fact that it needs to have another letter to differentiate it from others would literally make it a C tier letter. I would also place every vowel except for Y under A tier. Y is B tier. B, also A tier. C is C tier, as we've established. Like, I have yet to compile a full tier list of the letters, but S is firmly an S tier. It is the GOAT letter. I will be taking no notes. And we've cheered the neighborhood. Let's go. That's a jolly old household right there. You didn't even get the coins on the front.
Apartamentos.
Apartments. I bet they're really cute. Or at least they will be by the time you're through with them.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cute. I like this bulletin board. I like having bulletin boards around to keep people aware of the goings on in town. Do you have any bulletin boards around? Like, I guess you have one in your apartment building, but I'm assuming that's almost like notes from the landlord being like, "Oh, take your trash out on Wednesdays" or whatever.
Thank you so much for coming. Residents will have their door open if they'd like lights up, so feel free to enter any of those units.
Is that a gecko?
Wearing a death metal t-shirt.
I think it says corridor. That's a pretty solid metal t-shirt. I kind of dig it. But I like those sorts of bulletin boards that just kind of have goings on around, you know? Like, I go to like one of the local cafes in town, and they have like, oh, here's some upcoming concerts for the next 2 months, and I think that's really cool. Or I go to the community bulletin board in Amish country, and it's like, hey, we're an Amish family, and we're looking for a driver to drive us down to Disneyworld for our summer vacation.
Wait, is that
obviously? Oh, dude, that's totally a thing. Yeah, and they'll pay for your room and board, but you have to provide your own vehicle. I think. I'm pretty sure you have to provide your own like family van or whatever. Because it's not going to be it's like a whole family, 9 kids, 2 adults at least, or whatever. and they'll just be like, yeah, so our family's looking to go down for a trip to Disney World or whatever. So you drive, so we don't have to like deal with flights or deal with, you know, can't really get down there in a horse and buggy at a reasonable time rate. So they'll hire
Not with that
drivers.
attitude, you coward.
It's just more convenient. And so they'll like hire.
Since when have the
local
Amish
drivers.
ever been about convenience?
I wish I could tell you, but I was actually about to say the answer to that at the end of the note. It would be like, yeah, we want a driver. So if you're willing to drive an Amish family to Disney World, call us at this phone number. Here's our cell. That that is the answer to your question. Yes.
Man, there are some Amish people out there who have better phones than me.
Don't get me started. I remember it must have been 10 years ago now. I was going to a friend's graduation party, and he lived out in Kansas, and I didn't have a car, so I took the train there. And on the way back, I had a rinky-dink slide phone, and I was sitting behind this Amish, like a young lady, probably 18, 19 years old, and she had a BlackBerry. She had a prayer shawl and everything, and a BlackBerry phone that was better than my old slide phone in 2015. And I was like, I have got to get a smartphone. I am the past. I'm living in it. The future is now. And then I saw the guy sitting across from me who had a smartphone and also a poster sticking out of a bag that said Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. I cannot shake that memory from my head when I was on that train. There are other Blackberries and their smartphones, and I'm a sucker not watching Paul Blart 2 on my slide phone reading fucking Dune. Good book, by the way. I enjoyed it. Not for everyone. It's kind of tough to get into for the first 200 pages or so, but like once it gets going, it gets going. But no, it wasn't the first time that I've been outclassed technologically by the Amish, and it probably won't be the last.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think this is actually a good spot to wrap up.
All right, then I suppose we can wrap up here. I don't know if we're going to be playing this again anytime soon, Amber.
Probably not. It's
It's
near the end of the season.
Yeah.
But man, this is such a fucking cute game.
It is a delight. I love it. I'm really glad that we found it.
Yes.
Bean.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy 8 Crazy Nights.
A Happy New Year as well. And for any other celebrations that people have, enjoy your winter solstice themed festivities. Or summer
Even the
solstice.
stinky ones.
Yeah, especially the stinky ones. Any traditions that involve onions, eat those shits up. They're delicious. We love onions in this house.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack, you're wrong.
Goodbye.